Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Viking Valley Farm. Today we're going to start chopping second crop alfalfa. You guys haven't seen us since we finished chopping first crop, but a little bit of an update. A lot of the first crop hay we made, we reft. 20% hay, never quite dried out. And we made a lot of other round bales, no big squares. But it's been wet still, very wet. The rains keep coming every few days. In June we had 20 calves, I believe. Only 3 of them heifers, no sex semen used. We did have a lot of Angus calves, so that was nice to take those to the sales barn and get some big checks. So far in July, we've gotten 2 heifer calves. Our milking shorthorn cow had another heifer, so that's exciting. But yeah, we're gonna go chop more hay. I just dumped in load number 3 into the bag, and as you guys know, we bag on a dirt pad, and as you probably figured, it is really soft, so it's taking some time here trying to get the wagons close to the apron conveyor for the bagger, because we've had so much rain. It's just a big mush pit. At least the path where the bagger is going is firm for the second crop bag, but we could be in trouble for this third crop bag that's going to be coming up here in a month. The hay is really nice, good moisture, fine stemmed, much better quality than first crop, or at least it should be. And the first field is done. I'm gonna haul one more load myself, and then I gotta go home and feed calves. But we just weaned 6 calves, 5 in the calf barn, the oldest one outside in the hutches. So my job should be a lot easier this afternoon, but I got 3 cows to breed also. There he goes in the chopper. Uh-oh. Metal detector found something. I just unloaded my first load after chores. This stuff looks so much better than first crop. There's some humidity in the air. It might be a little bit on the wetter side as far as bagging, but it should be really good quality. It's the next day now. Last night we finished around 6:30. 13 loads yesterday off 20 acres. We got 35 acres down for today. Heading back with the first load now. Wish we could have chopped what we cut yesterday a little last night just to get ahead of it, but it's been very humid, a lot of cloud cover, so things didn't really dry out yesterday. But this first load looks really nice, and we're ready to go dump it in the bag. did a terrible job filming yesterday. Kind of nothing different than what you guys have seen before, but we did 21 loads. Today I get to run the chopper for a little bit for the first, well, I've run the chopper before, but that was to blow some hay on the ground that had been waterlogged for too long, and we just had to get it chopped up, and it's basically rotten. That was a few years ago. But this will be my first time chopping actual feed, so you guys get to come along with that. But right now I'm taking a wagon out to the field in the Puma, and then I'll be back, get the inoculant ready for the silage fermentation boost microbes to help stabilize our feed, which should make it better quality and less likely to spoil. So what I've got in this green tank here is, this is inoculant that we use. It's microbes. Powder form, just add it to water, mix, and it dribbles it on. Back here there's an auger that goes underneath on the chopper before it gets to the blower and up and out the spout. But I believe Monday morning, today's Thursday, Monday morning we weaned these 6 calves. This is a really nice group. They look good, and they're eating some of that wrapped 22% hay that we had, and they're loving it. It's like candy. And then this is what it looks like. It's green, the microbes are activated, and that'll stimulate the good bacteria in the rumen once the cow decides to eat it, and it should protect from certain toxins from growing in the feed if we end up doing a poor job of packing the oxygen out. It should keep the cows from going off feed, make a healthier cow, and make our cows more productive and healthier. And guys, I am chopping. This is definitely different. A lot of looking back. I'm on my 3rd load now. I would say it's not going too bad. There's definitely a lot more room in the cab of the 235 than the Puma. That's the benefit of a Magnum over a Puma. But I don't know. I'll take the Bluetooth radio of the Puma. And you're a little lower to the ground, so I like that tractor a little bit better. But this one's got the ponies. I guess for some of you, a 235 Magnum is a small tractor, but for us it's the big horse. And she's chowing down the alfalfa here. Merged rows. New seating last year. Going good. We did put a new belt on the merger. That helped a lot. And it's throwing the hay like it hasn't thrown for a few years now, so should have done it sooner, but
Saved our money, waited it out until we absolutely needed it. Should probably get stored inside this winter. That way the belt won't dry rot as bad.
So I'm out here checking corn. This stuff was hailed on maybe 5-6 days ago. It's about my height. This was sod last year. This stuff is really going to benefit from a fungicide application. And we're still probably a ways away yet on tasseling on this stuff. Some of the leaves have repaired themselves already. You can see some of the growth underneath yet. But besides the hail, this stuff looks good. Corn on sod should always look good. Hasn't seen corn for a few years, but we'll see how that goes. So I'm out feeding calves right now. These crazy horses are about a month old. He's the number one genomic bull of the breed. This one's out of a washout, out of a pit crew phantom. She's a little tiny, but out of an excellent pit crew talent. It's had 8 heifer calves and 9 lactations with no sex semen, and just turned 10. She breeds back first or second service every time. Gold Power is our own bull, another Gold Power, and then 2 Alpin calves. The first hut's empty. And I'm guessing that looks a little different to you. This is an MD Justice milking shorthorn calf out of a Gianni. She's got a full sister that's a yearling out in pasture that'll be ready to breed this fall. And if you've been following along Instagram for a while, you'll see pictures of them from last summer. And a little bit of experiment with that. My grandpa was really big into showing milking shorthorns, and we sold them off. We had a heifer that I showed in 4-H that we could not get bred, and we had some Holstein semen left in the tank, and we bred that heifer to Holstein. That was a red and white carrier. We got a heifer calf, and then once she was breeding age, we bought some milking shorthorn semen, got a heifer out of her that was half milking shorthorn, quarter Holstein, quarter brown Swiss. And now that Holstein cross had a heifer last summer. She's no longer here. She's roughly the same age as the full sister to that one, but she's more white and chocolate colored, and this one's red, as is her full sister. She's 3/4 milking a shorthorn. And MD Justice is sired by a bull whose dam is actually out of a Viking Valley cow. So we were used to be big in the shorthorn game. Just decided before my time it was time to focus on the brown Swiss. But now we're dabbling in it again, and we've pretty much had a heifer calf every single time out of this experiment with no sex semen yet, which is pretty cool. And then this is a Helano P. She's not polled. European bull out of my last 4-H heifer that I took to the state fair. She's now a second lactation winning formula. That looks really, really nice. But this is quite the calf. Well, I'm back in the Puma to haul loads. I think those 6 loads were enough for me for a while. I think it was fun for a little bit, but don't expect that to be my full-time job until maybe someday have a self-propelled chopper. Who knows if that'll ever happen, but who knows. Day 4 of chopping. I honestly have no idea how many loads we did yesterday, but hopefully we can finish chopping it today. Everything that we've chopped for first crop for 400 feet of bag has been chopped. We're making a 300 footer and it is not enough, which is okay. The stuff that we're chopping here at the end was baled. Definitely less than 28 days since it was cut. So the quality is going to be really, really good at the end of this bag. Hopefully going to be some higher protein. And I don't know when this will be fed. This will probably be fed middle of winter. But the weather has been great. We've been scraping by with no rain now since Sunday. Today's Friday. And I'm gonna hopefully get the drone up here and we can catch Dad with the chopper. And yeah. stuff. But man, the corn has really taken off the last few days. It's probably grown a couple feet this week. It's crazy how fast corn grows once it gets close to tassel stage. I bet we're a week away from our first stuff tasseling yet, so pretty exciting. So today so far we've chopped 4 loads off of what was cut last night, and I need to go merge the stuff that was cut this morning, or I cut right after chores before breakfast this morning. And I'm thinking maybe 3.5 loads to go. Hopefully that field is enough. Grandpa knocked down some hay today that's gonna be for baling, and if we have to go chop some of that, so be it. But yeah, this will be the first time I show you guys what the merger can do. Here I am merging. It's the Miller Pro merger. Flinging hay into the next winter over, so there's less driving for the chopper. Approaching the finish line. We've got what I think is the second to last load that we need going in. And I've got the last load behind me. I'm following Dad out the field. And we got second crop. These chopping done in a more timely fashion than first crop. Yes, it took more acres, but this stuff is going to be higher quality for our cows. And we weren't interrupted by rain this time. And just like that, second crop haylage is done. Bag is off. Just got to get it covered in dirt, but this will probably be the last regular farming video that you guys are gonna see. Hopefully the next one is me spraying some fungicide for my own business that I'm gonna be doing here for the next month and a half. And I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. Thank you to those that have. And tell me what you didn't liked, and stay tuned for another video. Thanks. Carter out.